Hey guys, this is your friendly neighborhood gamer Genie Candor. Yes, folks, I have glasses. Uh, but that's not what I'm doing this video for. Biggest one I'm gonna put out is now that we got into a new regime, the whole Trump thing. Let's just say I am not exactly happy. Not that I'm hating on Trump, who isn't, but I just hope that the administration in general would exercise accountability, folks, because that is the one thing that we need in this God's forsaken country above anything is accountability and reform. Between you and me, guys, I feel like we haven't got any of that in the last 8 to 12 years. We haven't got any of that because lately we've gotten people that basically say, "Hey, we got to do this, we got to do that," and it's practically on our backs as the innocent people. No, it's not a political. I'm not trying to be political. I know it sounds like I am, but I'm not. I just hate the idea of every time somebody makes a policy in government that it winds up being our responsibility to foot the bill. Guys, um, it'd be one thing if they did anything to help us with that, but they never really truly fathom the fact that they do. They never really do. They basically expect us to pay for it within, taxes and everything. And I feel like taxes is one thing, but it's basically irritating that they think that the common folk are the only ones that need to pay for it because we're the only ones getting taxed for every little thing. And their friends and cabinets or whatever, their corporations get tax write-offs and tax breaks for whatever reason. And I'm like, wait. How come we are getting the brunt of it and you guys are just sitting there pretending that you're getting taxed? You're not. Hell, there's even references in a lot of tweets and things like that that um, certain politicians, I'm not going to name any because frankly, I feel like a lot of them are either fictitious or they're just fear mongering. Um, but it is alarming that if it's true, which I hope it's not, why, guys, are you doing this to your people, the people that you ask for your votes, for their consideration, for you remember, guys, politicians aren't there to tell us what to do. We are electing them for our benefit, for the good of the people. Their laws have more unlikely these days have been benefiting them, not us. So remember, and I could have said this before, and frankly, I was an idiot for not thinking it. But remember, every time you put somebody in office, they work for you. You don't work for them. Remember that. All I'm saying is be smart on who was put in office. Stop being so wishy-washy about it because believe me, guys, you put the wrong person in office and they're gonna take a mile and a half, if not more. Hell, they'll even take the whole enchilada, guys, because fuck that. And yes, I am gonna put a little profanity because they fucking deserve it. I'm sick and tired of hearing every 5 minutes, oh, he did this, he did that, he did this, he did that. But how did it benefit us? That's the question you need to.
Lotus says, my handyman informed me that the
Anyway, so as I was saying, guys, sorry about that. I had an interruption. But the further I'm gonna tell you is you guys need to know that you have rights as much as anyone, and that's the whole point of our democracy, is you, the people, have the right to show who you want to lead. And hopefully you know that you have as much power as any politician does. The only reason that you don't exercise it is because we were led to believe for centuries, and yes, I do mean centuries, since since the days of the Revolutionary War, even further beyond that, that we've been told that we can't have power. We are to give it to them. No, we have power, but we've been led to believe for, like I said, centuries, well over 400 years, bare minimum. Well, it's actually more. It's more like closer to 300 and such years. It's closer to 350, really. Closer to, yeah, almost 400 years, guys, that we have gotten to the point where we told our people that you don't have the power. You gave it to us. Now we're using it. Well, no, we didn't give you the power. We're giving you power. There's a difference. There's a big difference. So, anyway, remember the big takeaway: take your power back, folks. Show them that we're not going to stand for unjust laws, unjust hikes in our payments and our quality of life. I mean, for fuck's sake, guys, you go to Walmart and I'm paying almost $300 for a week of food. Guys, that is ridiculous. And it's just two people living in my place. Only two. I'm not going to explain anything else beyond that. But the point is, for two people, almost $300 worth of food per week. And I get paid every 2 weeks. You see my issue here? If you know where if you know where I work based on what I'm wearing, oh, good for you. But that doesn't excuse the hiking, the price gouging, the supposed increased taxes on food and other necessities. Guys, they're just basically trying to bleed us dry. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are starting to see that, but we're not doing anything about it. This is my video basically telling you guys to wake up and finally take back your power. If you see in Congress or any other thing, and it's not just Congress either. Some cities are doing the same thing. They're just basically trying to go ahead and do it. Guys, the only real tax that we truly need, guys, is income tax. That's all we really need. Like every other tax, sales tax, maybe sales tax. But everything else, I hear a lot of that money goes somewhere else. It doesn't go to our it doesn't go to us. It doesn't even go to our infrastructure, which we really need. We need infrastructure badly. And if you guys are wondering what that truly means, it's basically our foundation, folks. Where our money goes to certain services such as, our teaching, our, emergency services like the firefighters. We have to have volunteer firefighters because how bad we get paid. That's that's bad, guys. That's really bad. And the fact that they have to do it on a daily basis, 14 hours practically, 14 hours, and that's just bare minimum. Mind you, I'm pretty sure it's more than 12 hours, but on certain occasions, I'm pretty sure it's 14, if not more. And we don't pay them for that. We barely pay the minimum wage. Maybe it's above maybe 10%, dollars above 10 minimum, but the point is we don't pay them enough. Another good example of services that we need are officers. Ladies and gentlemen, people are coming out there saying officers are horrible people, and on certain circumstances, yes, some of them they are. Yeah, they I have seen videos that their officers pushing their lucks, and I can make a whole new video on that because holy crap. But that doesn't mean every officer wearing the badge is horrible. I've seen one video, one of my favorite videos, because this is where I feel like they had a somewhat accountability, where one officer was basically telling, basically doing something he really shouldn't have, and he was a rookie, mind you. He was a rookie, and you could tell his CEO was basically pushing his luck, and he basically said, "Sir, please stop." And the CEO obviously was just pissed off. Is like, you don't tell me what to do. You don't tell me what to do. Yeah, I am your CEO. It's like, yes, but if you, because remember, the officer, these officers are required to wear cameras. Why, ladies and gentlemen, our officers have to wear cameras now? Because of their attempt at accountability. You do realize, guys, there's a lot of ways around that, but that was their idea, basically saying, and it might have been a citizen's request for some sort of accountability. And guess what, guys? That was them saying, "Hey, this is our compromise. This is us showing you that we need to compromise." And that was a good step. Problem was, implementation wasn't that high. Maybe some precincts and some certain places have higher accountability when it came to that. Hopefully they do, because oh my god, that'd be awesome. But maybe this should be an automatic rule in every office, every law enforcement, that accountability has to be all the way around, including every pinpoint in our legal system. Every pinpoint, from lawyers to judges to prosecutors, every single one of them has to. I feel like they should all have a form of that. Not maybe not the camera or anything, but it would be nice because that would mean that there was no point in any part that they can lie or whatever. Mind you, I'm pretty sure there's all offices. You go to all offices and they record you for beneficial circumstances, and I'm like, hey, great, record me. I'm not gonna. I want you to say whatever you want, and it has to be the truth, which is awesome because that would mean they have accountability. They basically trying to do what their job is. They're trying to make sure they're on every basis. They're trying to get you either you know get your money or defend you. Prosecution, plaintiff, whatever. Point is, guys, all I'm asking is to show every form of government that we as people are sick and tired of being jerked around and told that our money is going to a good place and being lied to every time. I'm paying more than enough on certain bills. I don't need to be taking out of my check every check and barely able to survive. Please, guys, help me tell these guys that they need to stop pulling that crap. Why? Because it's not worth it. It's not worth having them around if they're gonna use us as a money farm, because that's all they're doing. They're trying to use our us, their people, as money farms. That's not what we are. That's not what taxes are for. They're to make sure the people are done, our amenities, our form of life are well taken care of. That is what a government should do. Ours hasn't done that in years, if ever. Show the government, show our masters that we're done with their crap. Take care, guys. And I know this sounded like a political attack, and it isn't. It was just my opinion. So please don't try to roast me and tell me that I'm wrong, I'm a hypocrite or whatever. Guys, these are just my opinions. You don't agree with them? Fine. I'm okay with that. All I'm asking is a little civility. That's all I ask. And accountability, of course. Because the ones that do argue with me, personally, and this is just another opinion of mine, you're also part of the problem. Think about that. Instead of telling me that I'm wrong, fix the fix the underlying issues and then we won't have a problem. Take care, guys, and this is your friendly neighborhood gamer genie out like a light.